I just wanted to go through an example of a hypergeometric game sphere. And so I just wanted to type it up so you could see it and see how it's done. And so this is a simple game. You're just going to choose 5 cards from a deck of cards, and we're going to count the number of hearts. And so you can't choose this game or where you're just counting a suit as your game, but this is how you'd set it up. Um, so I've made a column for the number of hearts. You can see right here. Um, I made a column for my X values. These are going to be the dollar amounts. I'm not sure what they are. I'm going to look at the probabilities and set the dollars after. And then I make the probabilities based on the first column. And so I've already typed this in. And so if you type equals here, that allows you to do some math in the spreadsheet. Once you type in equals, you can type the function combin. And under combin, you can type 13 because that's the combination of 13. Choose 0. A2 means I actually didn't type A2, I just click on A2 and it comes up automatically. And then the multiply is the little star above the 8, combin 39, and then we do 5 minus A2, and again I don't type A2, I just click on it, and so it'll do 5 minus 0, or 39, choose 4. So 4 other cards from the 39 remaining, not hearts. And then it's divided by, so that's the slash. Combin 52 and 5, so that's the combination of, or 52, choose 5. And that gives me 22%. You might see a decimal here. I just changed it to a percentage just so I could read it. Now what you do is you click on this little blue thing beside the cell. You got to click right on it. And what you do is you drag it down. And so what that'll do is, as long as these are in a row, that reference to A2 will change to A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. So a lot of things are done for you. And then just to make sure that they add up to 100 so that you've calculated it right, you can type equals sum, bracket, and then highlight the ones you want to add up. So don't drag them, just highlight them and hit enter, and you get 100%, which is what we want. So now we decide like where we want our prizes. You can set any prizes you want, and I actually encourage you to change them after. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my grand prize of $20, so that's the 10 times the buy-in. And I'll call it actually 22 because I want to make sure they profit after $20 after the 2. And so that'll be my first prize. That's my grand prize, and I make it the least likely prize. The second less likely I can set to like maybe a $10 prize. The third less likely I can set to maybe a $5 prize, and then I can start to say, okay, well, you just win your money back, you lose $1, and then you win nothing. And so I can change these after if the expected value is not working out, but for now I'm going to leave them there. The next thing I do is I make another column just like we do in the unit, xp of x, and we type equals. We click on the x, and then we hit multiply, the star, p of x, and hit enter. So it's 0. That's the average for that outcome because it's 0. Then we pull that down and we get all of the averages. And again, we can sum up. So I just pull this guy over. I could type in sum again. And so I just want to make sure that that's not rounded. So I make sure I've got decimals. And unless it shouldn't be unless you've actually set it. And so I set it ahead of time. So I'm actually giving away $1.48 each time. And when I subtract $2 from that, I'm right in the right range. So first try, I got in the right range. I need to be between 40 cents, negative 40 cents for the player, and negative 80 cents for the player. So this is negative 51. So it's perfect. I can leave it like this. Or I can play around a little bit. So maybe I want a bigger secondary prize, $15. And so that might be more fun for them. Maybe I want this third prize to be a bit bigger, so 7. And then lower this down to 12. And that 7 had a bigger effect, so I'll put that back to 5. And so I can keep playing around until I get between minus 0.4 and minus 0.8. I can change the 22 up higher just for fun to say 52, so they win $50. And that still works. And then just for fun, I can change it to $102, and that still works. That we're still in the right range. So this game would be a lot of fun because you could now advertise a $100 prize. Come step right up to win $100, and they could still win $10 too, which would be a lot of fun. if you set up your, I'm just going to copy and paste this table. So there's two ways to set up the table. If you set up the table like that, where you subtract the $2 at the end, and that's okay. But if you don't really like this 102 and rather at 100, 10, 3, 0, -1, so that what they actually lost, then it actually subtracts for you. So that's an idea for the Games Fair, and hopefully that gets you rolling on it.